All right, I think I got it working, but I don't know if the audio will come through clear. So mute me if it's not clear, or just tell me in the side chat if you can't mute me. Don't think it's no reflection. What about all that we love? I'm not here for
Marvel.
if it's
All right. Let's see if this will play.
Are you using your good microphone?
No, this is my relatively well-behaved microphone. Oh, wait a minute. It's loaded it as a short. Not as a video. What the heck? Dude. Freaking hate YouTube, man. Hmm. Ooh, wait a minute. Used to make the bot read a message. Wow, we can have the bot read a text message. Interesting. Right, so this bot will join. This song is from a premium source. What the fuck? Oh.
So hey, it's not refraction. But what about all that wibbly wobbly light? Look, I'm not here to fight. I just wanna know if it's not refraction, then what the heck is it? Oh! Oh! I don't know, it's all you have to say. Oh! Oh! And let the clip running repeat every day. I'm not sure where we're going with this conversation. Only I ain't ever gonna arrive at a destination. If you can't be honest and just be admitting that there's more to the convo, the definitions. It's okay, it's not refraction. But what about all that wibbly wobbly light? Look, I'm not here to fight. I just wanna know if it's not refraction, then what the heck is isn't? Then what the heck is ignition? I don't know, it's all you have to say. Oh, oh, and like a clip on repeat every day. I'm not sure where we're going with this conversation. Only I ain't ever gonna arrive at a destination. Only I ain't ever gonna arrive at a destination. If you can't be honest and just be admitting that there's more to the convo, the definitions. I don't believe in that choice.
How'd that sound? Like good quality or what?
Dope. I
Sounded
dig
better
that.
than Eli's microphone.
Oh my goodness, what a standard. Here, let me see if I can play another one. We're in politics. Yeah, it's kind of tricky in politics. And audio file directly, okay. Video files. Audio. This song's gonna slap, bro. Alright. Guard your ears.
Refract, broke back, try that, get smacked. That's a rap, globe crap, got slapped. Radius is fuck, inflated self-destruct. Theory hole so big, drive though with my truck. Dumb truck, out of luck, numbers up, globe is fuck. Save your theory, make shiz up. Globe priest propped up, reality can't be denied. Open eyes, walk outside, look around, glow confound. Ain't shit's curving down, curving down, curving down. Glovers like lambs to slaughter, have a glass of flat water, water truth, NASA spoof, flat smacking with the proof, it's flat, fat, clap, clap back, get wrecked, rack 'em up, knock 'em down, take your glow, get out my town, bye, bye, bye now, no more lies, that's how to live, how to be flat, be free, be free, be free. Reflect, broke back, try that, get smacked. That's a rap, globe crap, got slapped. Radius is fuck, inflated self-destruct. Theory hole so big, drive through with my truck. Dumb truck, out of luck, numbers up, globe is fuck. Save your theory, make shiz up. Globe priest propped up, reality can't be denied. Open eyes, walk outside, look around, globe confound. Ain't shiz curving down. Glovers like lambs to slaughter, have a glass of flat water, water truth. NASA spoof, flat smacking with the proof, it's flat. Rack 'em up, knock 'em down, take your glow, get out my town, bye bye, bye now, no more lies, that's how to live, how to be flat, be free, be free, be free,
that one do?
I want a link. I need an album, and I'll pay you.
See, I got another good one. I can find it here.
Are those songs made by the new Weird AI?
What do you mean weird AI?
Kids these days are finding the songs created by Weird AI these days.
Is that like normal AI, and then there's weird AI?
Let me
Yeah,
spell
those
it out
are
for you.
those are Suno from Suno.
This Weird AI makes parody songs.
Are you saying there's an AI called Weird AI?
No, it's kids these days.
Like an Weird Al Yankovic version of AI?
Yeah, they think Weird Al Yankovic is Weird AI.
Oh, okay, I got you now, bro. That makes perfect sense. Okay.
I saw Weird Al Yankovic in concert when I was like 8 years old.
But I had to put dots. You see where it says AI Overlord? I had to put A dot I dot because Globus kept calling me Al. I had to put the dots in there.
Well, you're safe now. You can now put just AI.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see if this song's any good.
Why do you have so many people in one room, but no one is speaking?
Yo. So flat smack, globe salt snaps back, feeble attack,
It's
can't
bad
crack
because
the facts,
any
that shiz is flat.
portent
So
of an interesting
flat
conversation
smack,
gets
globe
muted.
salt snaps back, feeble attack, can't crack the facts, that shiz is flat.
Actually, thought that your people is like very dumb, but now I really believe that Earth is flat. You guys.
Well, the Earth is definitely not flat, so I hope you don't believe that.
Globe salt snaps back,
Do you think
feeble
so?
attack, can't crack the facts, that shiz is flat.
Because the flat Earth worldview is not logical. That's why.
Can you explain
So
yourself?
flat smack, globe salt snaps
Like
back,
why
is it
feeble
logical?
attack, can't crack
Yeah, sure.
the
You can
facts,
use
that shiz is flat. So flat
you
smack,
can use modal
globe
logic
salt
to disprove the
snaps
flat
back,
Earth
feeble
worldview.
attack, can't crack the facts, that shiz is flat.
What does that mean, a flat Earth worldview?
Your claims necessarily have logical entailments. Your worldview has logical entailments. Those entailments aren't justified. They're actually contradictory.
So
Your
flat
worldview is not
smack,
logical.
globe salt snaps
Such
back, feeble
as?
attack, can't.
Wondering, name one, homie.
Sure.
Can you give an example?
Yeah, I can give a few actually. The idea that the Earth is flat has a necessary logical entailment that every single photo, live stream, video, anything provided by NASA that shows a spherical Earth from space must be false. It's a logical entailment of your worldview.
They're proven false.
No, hold on a second. We're not at empirics yet. They must be false by your worldview. And a logical entailment of your worldview is that they must be false. But we
Yeah,
haven't
outer
even gotten into
space is
NASA
evidence
fake.
actually
yet.
Now,
produces
can we
some real
carry on?
photographs of the Earth.
That has a contradiction.
What?
It's possible to demonstrate the veracity of any of those photos or live streams or videos. It's possible to demonstrate their veracity. So the idea that they must be false is contradictory.
Yeah, the possibility of verification of those photos being true is showing measurement of curvature of the Earth.
No,
You're
we're not
gonna-
at empirics yet,
Yeah,
Mr.
you
Genius.
just said that it
No,
needs to be.
no. We're talking about logic. This is pure logic. It is possible to demonstrate the veracity of the photos, live streams, and
Okay,
videos. It's
it's a
possible to do
baseless
that.
claim until you
Hold on,
now
stop.
show until you now
It's
show
possible to do
that
that.
it's possible, which is now me carrying on through the conversation. The logic tree, you verify and prove that what you said is true.
No, no.
Yeah, that's the necessary thing.
We
that
don't even have to
has
get into
follow.
empirics here. Possibility does not require empirics. All it requires is that it be logically possible. We're not in empirics yet. You require empirics because you use the zetetic method, but I don't. I have a higher standard for epistemology. See, this is just a conversation you guys aren't ready for because you never once considered that your worldview might be illogical because you skip logic and go right to empirics. But if you're not logical, then you're not objective, and if you're not objective, you can't do empirics. The physical evidence of either position becomes completely irrelevant if you're not being logical.
So what? NASA's wrong or I'm wrong? It's one or the other. It can't be both.
He just wants to hang out on the logic. He doesn't want to actually verify his.
Can you be objective without being logical? Can
Can
you?
you
Is that even
prove
possible?
something
Is
to
that
be
even
true
possible?
without having a demonstration of it?
Is it okay? We're not talking about proof.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
not talking about
we're
empirics.
trying
We're
to
talking about
verify things
logic.
in reality. We're not getting lost in la la
Is it
land.
logically possible to verify something? Is it?
Yes, that would be showing
Oh.
that it is true
Oh,
or
wonderful.
false.
Okay. Great.
Which is the thing that you don't
So
want to
it's
discuss.
so it is
Because if you wanted
Jimmy,
to
it is
prove
then
that the Earth
according to
was a
you,
sphere, according to the pictures that you have from space, you would need a curvature measurement of the ground.
Okay, perfect. So according to you, it is logically possible to verify photos, videos, and live streams taken by NASA that show a spherical Earth, right? It's logically possible.
Yes, and that would be
Okay,
measuring the
perfect.
ground.
That's contradictory with the logical entailment of your worldview.
How is it contradictory that you say
Because
it can
must
be
be false
verified
and it's
and
possible
it's
are
logically
contradictions.
verifiable, but then you don't want to take the step of going outside and verifying it with a measurement?
Buddy, we're not ready for empirics yet. We're testing your logic. Empirics is way far outfield compared to we're not ready yet. That's like step 7. We're at step 1. Is your worldview logical? Okay. Now, if it's logically possible to verify anything, that is a necessary contradiction with must be false. It's possible and must be false are logical contradictions.
They're not, dude.
Yes, they
Holy
are.
crap.
Yes, they are.
Not even close.
Why don't you look it up, buddy?
Oh
Why
wow,
don't you
dude.
look it up? Must be false and it's possible are
No,
logical
no, no.
contradictions.
Okay,
Yes,
I
they
look.
are.
I would draw
By
my
any
claim. Hey,
definition.
hey,
By
check it
any
out.
definition.
Floundering. I would draw my claim. Now you prove your claim. Go look it up and bring the citation. You can
Yeah,
stay
I
on
haven't
mute
made a
until you do.
claim yet. You're not
You
being
did.
logical.
Nope. Hey, guess what, bro? You just said that they're necessarily contradictions. Go look it up. So I would drew my claim to the negation that they're necessarily contradictions. You now have on the table that they are.
Oh,
Now
thank
you
you. Tony Cups just posted it. Perfect.
back it up,
Yeah, you
Holmes.
guys don't. That is a logical defeater to your worldview completely.
Hold on. Hold on.
Just show me that they're in direct contradiction. Drop a link.
Yeah, there it is. It's right there.
Hold on. Let me see what he put there. He just wrote what you said, dude.
No,
He didn't. Hey,
that
listen.
is the syllogism I made about a week ago.
Don't care.
Okay,
Not a
I don't care that
necessary
you're
contradiction. So you
irrelevant.
said look it up.
Your
So now,
disposition is not relevant here. I don't care if you care.
yeah, well, you should care if I care, because me
You're
caring
being
gives you the ability to keep talking. Because I told you you need to go back it
Yeah,
up.
that's
So
what I
you
thought.
said go
Don't have
look it
anything
up.
but the mute button.
Yep. Hey, go look it up, bro. Bring back the citation that says they're necessarily contradictions, and put it in a logic form that demonstrates their contradictions.
Yeah,
You do
dude,
that.
all I did.
I know he
Sorry.
acted like you posted it the backup to his claim, dude. Holy crap!
Yeah, no. It was just because we had this conversation maybe in the last week or so, and afterwards he sent me that to try and formalize it, and it right. So he's bringing it back up again. So I figured you get the formal statement also.
Well, for example, if I go to my skate park and I use a GoPro lens, and if you watch the video that I made, it looks like my skate park's a tiny little globe. And you can go to the skate park and verify that it's not. That means it's possible to verify whether it is or isn't. You understand? I know the skate park is flat, and I know that the image of it being a globe must be false. But even though it's possible to validate whether it is or isn't a globe, doesn't negate the previous fact. So it's not a true contradiction. Kid's lost in the sauce.
Yeah, what the guy's saying is basically it boils down to if something is possible to check whether what you're like, if a statement is possible to be verified, and like you shouldn't say it because you might be wrong. You know, it's like no one should ever argue anything because they might be wrong.
Yeah, it also depends
you know,
on what he means by must be false. Because, for example, if my skate park is flat and somebody has a image of it that they took with a camera, somebody could confuse that the skate park is a globe. Well, it doesn't actually show that the skate park is a globe, right? They're mistaken. It'd be no different than saying, yes, you have all kinds of pictures that you think show the Earth as a globe, right? Is it possible to validate from the surface that it's actually not a globe? Yes, therefore your position's illogical. You just turn it right back around.
that's the whole point. Any statement that you apply this type of reasoning to, it boils down to you ought not even really argue it because it's possible that you're wrong. That's a logical entailment to this whole thing. No one should ever say anything because they might be wrong.
My skate park has a
Then
full pipe.
refuse to carry on to validate the claim. Stagnate on, we're just trying to establish a logical conclusion, whether it's true or false.
It's funny, dude. This guy was like fucking foaming at the mouth the other night with this whole shtick. I entertained it for about an hour. Right? I was like, okay, get it out of your system, you know. Now he's running with it like it's an absolute win, despite the things I pointed out towards the end. Now, one thing though is, so we yeeted him on the idea of, or on the notion that he needs to cite that the statement something is false and the other statement something is possibly false or mutually exclusive. I don't know if that's necessary. I think that's given, right? Right. Either a statement is known to be false, or it is not known to be either or. Right. Like you can't have both at the same time, right? So I think that's fine to run with. I don't think he needs to be muted for that. Though it would be nice to have a formal backing of that statement because it's quite condensed in the way that's being framed. That it could be nice to have it read out in full in the way that it is actually jotted down. In theory, though, I do think the conversation can continue even without that formality.
Okay, so
The
you
real,
do
the real
realize
mistake.
you do realize you
Yeah,
can go to space, right?
thanks. Thank you, PD. I was talking because the real mistake in the statement is not that seemingly mutually exclusive statement. Flandre, how about you continue on with what you were saying, dude?
Thank you. Now, do you guys understand that must be false means impossible? Because we're talking about a logical entailment. So, in a logical entailment, I wouldn't say that the flat earth worldview says that it's impossible to verify NASA evidence. When you're talking about logical entailments, you're talking about what is assumed versus what is claimed. And the claim is that they must be false. Now, it is a logical entailment of the flat earth worldview that this evidence must be false. Everything provided must be, because if it wasn't, that would contradict a flat earth, because it would be providing a possibly spherical ball-shaped planet. Okay, that's an entailment. It's not a truth claim. It's not an empirical claim. It's an entailment. It's a consequence of the worldview that you hold. Now, must be false and impossible happen to be synonyms in this moment. And impossible and possibly true are contradictions. And if you disagree with any of that, you have a problem with formal logic. You don't have a problem with me.
You missed a part, dude.
I don't have to demonstrate that. I have to give you a citation. It's your misunderstanding of formal logic.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out, bro. It is a image of a skate park taken with a GoPro that shows the skate park as a tiny little planet. Is that a false picture?
I just don't think you're ready for this conversation. I really don't.
Dude. Yeah, dude,
we're not talking about empirics.
Hey, listen, dude, I don't
Your worldview
care.
is not consistent and it's
care.
not logical.
Yeah, get yeeted.
It's easy to demonstrate that.
Yeah, you're dumb.
You have to abandon logic to maintain your worldview.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, you do. You can't be objective without logic. Sorry, bud. It's just how it works.
Yeah, you're parsing out must be false in a particular way when it comes to these images, dude.
Yeah.
You're not
That's
even
cool.
willing to take questions on it. So your time here is
because
done.
Do you understand that I've said that we're not at empirics yet? If you
Don't
do
care.
not pass the logic test, you're not ready.
Bye now. Too dumb to be here, dude. You're so smart that you're stupid. If I want to hear you on repeat, I'll just clip out the previous minute and put it on loop on YouTube. I don't need you here to do that.
I'm pretty curious though what he would say to the statement that I made earlier, that what he's structuring there basically entails that anything anyone says ought never really be said or argued because it can be wrong.
Yeah. So, for example, we could reverse the scenario. Okay, if the images taken from quote unquote space that show the quote unquote Earth as a globe are true, and direct measurements of the surface are necessarily direct measurements of the surface being flat are necessarily false. It's possible to verify them whether they are or aren't, right? Therefore, his worldview is illogical. You know what his problem will be? That he'll start to contend with me. Well, no, because your measurements don't actually equal flat. So we're going to empirics now. Oh, we're skipping it. We're just skipping the logic, going to empirics. Yeah. Okay, can be verified, or in the category of being able to be verified, is not the same as being true. So, for example, you can verify whether or not something that appears to be curved in an image is actually curved or not by going to the object itself and directly measuring it. So the ability to be able to directly measure the object isn't giving off the category of possibly true. Just saying it's able to be validated or invalidated. So the sheer fact that it's capable to be validated or invalidated doesn't mean that it being validated is necessary. Because when you measure the object that you think is being taken of as a picture of a globe and it measures flat, and you verified that it's not a globe. So it's not illogical.
Yeah, Flounder, if you think about it, right, the statement can be verified, right? It's just the opposite of can be falsified, pretty much, right? So what if you just rewrote what you said like that? It would almost sound redundant in
It's
your
it's falsifiability. It has to be
right.
able to be falsified. So able to be falsified isn't the same as having been falsified. So when something's falsifiable, it doesn't mean it's been proven false. It means that it's within the realm of something you could do that could prove it false.
But is it not the case that in his statement, in his framework, right? On one side, you have something that is absolutely false because it can't be true by definition, right? Like, wasn't that the whole kind of counter or the opposite end of this? You know, the left side of the stick and the other one's the right side of the stick. Like, you know, they're being delivered simultaneously, right?
All right, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance to say something intelligent. If he repeats himself, that's 3 times. So 3 times you're out. 3 strikes you're out.
What do you want me to answer to? The first thing that you said, which was that we could
I don't
do a
know.
reverse of this?
Yeah, just whatever you feel like talking
Okay.
about, bro.
You can't do a reverse of this, of my syllogism, because a reverse of this would be that possibly false and axiomatically true are contradictions. But the problem is that
What's
the Earth being a
axiomatically true?
stop, please. The world being a globe is not axiomatic to my worldview. It's not.
Holy, I don't care whether it is or isn't, dude.
Okay, so you can't do a reverse of my syllogism. You can't.
Holy crap, dude. So you're saying that because the flat earthers say it's flat is an axiom, right? That's how they're not equal?
No. The logical entailment, or axiom, is that the evidence that NASA is providing must be fake. Must be.
What?
Yeah, but that's fine though,
What's
right?
fine about
There's
it?
the must.
What about this? What about it's interpreted wrong? How about that?
Well, what would interpretations matter? I mean, like,
Because if you see something that looks like it's curved, that doesn't mean it necessarily is curved, and you have to measure the object itself to know whether it is or isn't. So the fact that you're able to measure the object directly doesn't make the position incoherent or illogical. I don't know what's so hard to understand about this, dude.
I don't know. I just think that.
Yeah, I know you don't know. That's the problem, dude.
No, I really do think that modal logic is just beyond you.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
know.
you're properly equipped to have this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. I'm clearly not properly equipped, dude. You're right. I'm not that stupid.
20 cups. When you mentioned doing the reverse of this syllogism, the problem is that the first statement is about the necessary exclusion of the opposite, but it's not. It's a little bit more than that, because it's the impossibility of the inclusion of the opposite. It's not just exclusion; it's the impossibility of the inclusion of it.
Yeah, that's fine. So you can keep so you have two pieces, right? You have impossible and possible.
Right.
But one thing, right? The statement is possibly true. If you keep the impossible, but then take the other piece and invert it, possibly false. Right?
But what's that? Okay, but what's the statement possibly false a contradiction with? What would that be a contradiction with?
The possibility is to whether or not you can validate the images are correct or not. And you can do that without validating that they represent a globe. So it's actually not an exclusion, dude.
No, it is an exclusion. The reverse doesn't work because the first statement is not axiomatic to my worldview.
Dude, you're stupid, bro. That's really all there is to it.
All right.
If I already think about it, of course it's
Would you write it out for me? 20 cups, would you write it out in a syllogism?
I'm not gonna write it out, dude. I'm not gonna write it out. Okay, just think about it, right? The statement possibly true is equal to the same is the same thing as saying possibly false. Right? You have a coin flip, it could be true, it could be heads, it could be tails. It's the same statement, basically.
Okay, do you agree that both of those things are contradictory with impossible?
Yes, but this is my point. So the framing, but that's fine. That's not the problem. The problem is the framing. So when you focus on the possibly true, it gives the air that the whole thing is like, shaky at its foundations.
Okay, if impossible and possible are contradictions, then
possibly false. Watch this. Possibly false and absolutely false are not the same statement, and they can't coincide.
I agree.
Right? That's the thing.
Which is why we're talking about an entailment.
When you do it like that, when you do it like that, though, it flips the burden. Right? So it's almost like you're deliberately framing it in one way. Go ahead.
What am I doing deliberately? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hold on, I gotta go. I think I'm remembering what I'm going to say. So,
go.
If the Earth is a globe, it's impossible for it to be measured flat. It's possible to measure the Earth to find out whether it is flat or not. Therefore, his position is illogical. You see the problem, 20 cups?
Repeat the last part.
Okay, if the Earth is a globe, it's impossible for it to measure flat. It's possible to measure whether it is flat or not. Therefore, his position is illogical.
Sure. This is what I'm saying. Like that, it's like whoever bears this weapon, right? This logical statement framing thingy, right? Throws it on anybody and basically tries to neutralize them into not participating in an argument because it's possible that they're wrong. I've been saying this from the beginning.
He's confusing capable of being validated whether it is or isn't, capable of being validated that it is. He's removing the is or isn't out of the equation. So he's basically saying that if something's falsifiable, if something within your view is falsifiable, then it's necessary. That doesn't even make sense, dude.
Right, yeah. The fact that it can be checked to be true, it doesn't mean that it is.
It can be checked to be true. And it can be checked to whether it is true. Not can be checked to be true. It can be checked whether it is true. So, for example, we're talking about a physical object. And if you take an image of an object and the image has distortion to it, then you measure the object contrary-wise, and the representation that you thought was representing the Earth as a globe is proven to be false by the opportunity to be able to check it. So he's thinking of the opportunity to be able to check it as the same as being possible that it is validated.
Exactly. Yeah, floundering, they're not the same, dude.
So he's basically saying, this is what he's basically saying. If the Earth was flat and it was possible that it's a globe, your position would be illogical. That's what it's reduced to. So it's like saying if the Earth was a globe, but it's possible that it's flat, your position's illogical.
Yeah, so again, nobody should.
And how would you know the difference? By measuring the object in question. So the ability for the object in question to be measured doesn't make the claim illogical, whether it's a globe or flat. This concept is utterly retarded. Oh, you're not ready for modal logic.
Yeah, Floundering, did you catch that, dude?
Yeah, Floundering, if the Earth was a globe, it'd be impossible for it to be measured flat. It's possible to measure whether it is flat or not. Therefore, your position's illogical, Floundering. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I don't take the globe axiomatically.
Like I don't care.
Or, yeah, I know you don't care.
And guess what? Flat earthers don't take flat Earth necessarily axiomatically. So what's your point about it being an axiom is irrelevant?
Yes, you do.
Being an axiom's irrelevant, dude.
You do take it axiomatically.
Wrong.
Your mom takes it axiomatically.
I knew that one was coming.
Okay, then if you don't take it as a presupposition or an axiom, then how did you conclude the Earth is a globe? What's your reasoning that leads to that conclusion necessarily? Go ahead.
Oh, for one, I presuppose a logic. You guys don't, so.
You presuppose logic that proves the Earth's a globe. Wow, dude.
No, I said that's for one.
That's irrelevant.
Presuppose logic.
Well, yeah, you got to use logic to use your reasoning. So just skip all that and just give us your reasoning.
Oh, you do? Oh. I didn't know we had to. I thought we could just jump straight to empirics.
What?
Oh, holy crap, dude. If something measures what it is, then it measures what it is. I don't know why this is so hard for retards like you, brother.
But that presupposes logic, doesn't it?
Floundering, I'm going to give you one chance to present your argument, right? Or your rationale that led you to the conclusion the Earth's a globe necessarily, okay? And not play these silly games. So go ahead, present.
Go fuck yourself, retard.
Oh, yep, I win.
Go fuck yourself.
As usual. As
fucking
usual.
Freak.
As usual. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Wasn't ready for that one, 20 cups. He wasn't ready to back his claim that the Earth's a globe.
Damn. He broke his fortune cookie, and that's what it read.
Neil, was that as good for you as it was for me?
Game over. Triggered Glober.
Something tells me that guy sits in a room with other people and they try to out-pronoun each other.
He sounded vegan.
Well, guess what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel for this one, right? Because the guy still gave me his RuneScape gold.
He's not a totally bad guy, but on this point, he's just dead. He's just dead stupid, dude.
He's either playing a Weasley tactic, some semantics bullshit.
He basically included that the possibility for something to be checked. This is what it really boils down to. If you can check whether something is or isn't, and that's part of your worldview, then that makes your worldview illogical. Your worldview is that the thing is not, but you could check whether it is or isn't. That makes your worldview illogical. That makes no sense, dude. That makes the concept of falsifiability incoherent. Because then you can't have a falsifiable statement. Because if you have any falsifiable statements in your worldview, to him that would be illogical.
Yeah, as you pointed out, he's conflating, the ability to be checked. He's conflating that with the ability to be.
Yep. Let's do it on Neil. Let's do it on Neil. Neil, you are either a boy or a girl. Correct?
Oh, man.
Okay, so Neil.
Empiricism.
Neil, you are a boy, the exclusion of being a girl. So, for example, the Earth is flat to the exclusion of being a globe. Correct? Now, I can check whether you're a boy or a girl or not. Therefore, my previous statement that you're either a boy or a girl is illogical.
I'm a boy.
So it's possible for me to check whether you are a girl or not. Follow this logic. It's possible for me to check whether you are a girl or not. Correct?
Yes, but
Hold
you
on,
did not
brother.
find
Hold
that.
on.
Okay,
Hold
okay,
on.
okay.
Hold on now. Therefore, you're a girl.
Just because you can check. You
Yeah,
have the ability to check.
right. The possibility of checking whether you're a girl or not means you are a girl. The possibility of checking whether these photos of a globe represent a globe mean the Earth is a globe, and by the same logic, it's retarded.
Oh, I mean, maybe there's a paywall in the way. I don't know.
No, we're not there yet. We got to stick to whether it's true or false in logic form.
So, like, if all birds can fly, penguins are birds, therefore penguins can fly, right?
Well, they technically can fly, but I mean, they die after because they jump off a
Guys
cliff.
want to talk to
They
globe
technically can fly. That's crazy. I've never seen a flying penguin.
Yeah,
Well, it flies,
falling
but
with-
it doesn't hover. It just like
falling
descends
with
and
style.
flies.
Falling
Yeah,
with
it's
style.
okay.
Descend.
Okay.
That sounds a lot like falling to the ground.
Well, like I fly when I ride my bike, right? I go off jumps, I fly.
You guys, Neil, this is how it's going to go down. It's going to be
This guy retarded or
Flatlander.
just
Hold on,
joking?
brother. It's going to be Flatlander versus Timmy. What say you, Neil?
You're the one who said it. So.
All right, listen. It's going to be a good fight. Flatlander, you ready for the Timster?
I just got here. I'm kind of in and out, but sure, I'll talk for a little bit. What's going on?
All right, listen, bro. The Timster is a force to be reckoned with. You be on
scared.
your guard. Hold on, let me unmute him.
Oh shit!
Oh, Mr. Mogging, you're gonna address Flatlander. Try to address Flatlander and stay, 1-to-1 with him if you can. I'm gonna be
My heart's
stepping
already
away.
racing.
I know. Prepare yourself. You may not survive this.
So, Flatlander, how long have you been a flat earther?
About 6 years, give or take.
6 years you've believed in a conspiracy theory. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, nah, it's not how I would put it. But do you have any points? What are we doing?
I mean, the only people that believe the Earth is flat are citizens, right?
Citizens?
Citizens. There's no government anywhere in the world that claims the Earth is flat. Not North Korea, not China, not Africa. None of them, really. None of them claim. It's a private individual concept that is debated amongst citizens. Governments have zero thought on this logic.
Well, okay.
Nor
Globe,
do they ask
do
scientists.
you know
I mean,
what a
are we
conspiracy
sure we
is?
know?
Globe.
Yeah,
You
it's a topic that has no proof, right? But you
no,
believe it
no.
anyways.
That's not. That would be. That's not
That's
what a
literally what a
conspiracy is.
conspiracy is. But you believe
No.
in
Globe.
evidence that can't be
Globe.
proven,
And
right? You
Globe.
say the Earth is flat, but it can't be
Globe.
proven.
Let me
right?
talk for a little. You said a lot of words. Let me say a couple. A conspiracy theory is different from a conspiracy. A conspiracy is just two people or two or more people conspiring, meaning that they're like talking secrets to one another. Say like if I took down a couple of these people in this chat right now, we went into a different channel by ourselves, and I said, hey man, that AI overlord, we should do something about him. Like, all right, next time when we go in there, we're all going to pretend like we can't hear him talk. We have just conspired. That is a conspiracy. We have a conspiracy
Well, yeah,
against
that's what you believe in.
No,
You
well,
believe the governments
well,
around the world are faking space and that the world is actually flat. It's a conspiracy
all
theory.
right, good. Now we're getting somewhere. See, now it went from all these people don't have a claim. Why would they claim it if they're conspiring? Why would they come out and
Why
claim
would
it?
you assume as zero factual evidence that the world is flat? There are zero.
Factual evidence. That's interesting.
zero.
Have you talked to anybody?
Have
on
you
this
ever
channel?
heard of Christopher Columbus by chance? Right?
Okay.
During
What's
that
not?
time, they thought the world
Oh
was
boy.
smaller than what it was. Why did he call the Caribbeans Indians? because he thought he
Now,
was in India,
Globe, I asked you a
right?
question, and you skipped over and started talking about the
So
past. Let's not talk about the past because we can't confirm anything that happened in the past, right?
yeah,
We
we
might have
can.
some.
There are written documents.
Okay, Globe. I can write down a document right now. I can actually get 100 of my friends to come over right now. We all write the same thing, that a dragon flew over my house. We all can go to our houses. We can spread this document across the world. And 100 years later, if you read that document, does that mean that that is proof that a dragon flew over my house? Yes or no? It's a
Well,
yes or no
a
question.
dragon
Yes or
is
no,
not the
Globe.
same
It's a
as, you
yes
know,
or no
America,
question.
right?
I kind of figured. I kind of figured you wouldn't say yes or no. It's a
you
yes or no
know, the
question.
European countries stake
Yeah, I figured
claims
you
over
wouldn't.
here, and you know, America was born. That's not a dragon, my guy.
Okay, Globe.
Yeah, Flatlander. Some of these clowns don't like close-ended questions. It hurts their feelings.
Yeah, I figured. So, Globe, again, we can
Because we're
even
talking
have.
about actual
Oh
things
boy.
that happen. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
Globe, we
Dragons and
could
shit.
have. Listen,
Talking about
listen.
facts.
Globe, these aren't facts. These are claims that have evidence towards them. I'm okay
Oh,
with
so
that.
everything is a claim.
Globe, can I fucking talk,
Everything's a claim.
bro? Can I
Everything's a
talk?
claim.
I know you said the word 3 fucking times, bro. Let me respond to what you're saying. Okay. So we can have an overwhelming amount of evidence of things that happened in the past. Let's say cross references, right? Like this country said this, culture said this culture said that, and they all line up, right? That would be an overwhelming amount of evidence when you get to a certain point. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. My
You're
position
cool with
here.
that? You're cool with that?
Are you?
So where's the evidence pointing towards flat Earth?
Okay, so now we're jumping all over the place. I asked you a question. You referred to Christopher Columbus, and now we're touching on that subject. It seems that I'm kind of making my point halfway, and then you jump to something else. So
You're not making any
you gotta
point.
stay on track.
You're not
Well, I
making
am.
any point.
It seems that I keep
You're
convincing
talking
you,
about
and
dragons and nonsense, and I'm talking about
Globe,
actual
it
history.
seems
and
that it seems like
there's
you're
a
coming
problem
to.
here.
It seems like you're saying one thing, and then I talk about it a little bit, and then you agree with me, and then you switch
Well,
to
it
another
seems
thing.
like you're scared to.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I appreciate you letting me do that, I guess. I see why he's on
now
mute.
you can ask the question.
No, I mean this guy's just nonsense, right? Like there's no real point. I mean, I could keep going if you guys really want me to, but he brings something up. I make my point halfway through, and then he kind of says, "Okay, well, what about this? It's nonsensical arguments." I understand why he's muted.
Sad part is, bro, he'll come back tomorrow and do the same thing. Just repeat, even ask the same dumb questions, get the same answers, and just repeat again.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's heard a lot of evidence that we've had to share with him. So I don't know if me repeating the same, long distance observations, yada yada yada. I don't think that's gonna get anywhere with this guy. He's just gonna deny reality and say the next thing that he feels like talking about.
Maybe he might listen to you and keep on track. I don't know. Different people, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. But
sure.
If you want to ask your question, he might actually answer it.
I don't know. I mean, again, if you guys really want me to keep engaging with this guy, I will, but he just seems like kind of a joke.
Well, he's a joke.
All I ever got from him was that he's just trying to make you upset. He's just trying to rile you up. That's it. Yeah. He has no intention of listening.
No. Yeah, my point behind the history thing is I'm okay with like hard claims on history. I think that there's some, again, a lot of people got to realize this, right? History can't be proven, right? But that doesn't mean that everything in history is false and we shouldn't believe anything about history. It's just a very important distinction to make, because what we can have is an overwhelming amount of evidence to the point where you might actually be considered crazy not to believe it, right? So I'm not saying let's not use history as a reference point or, to look back and find patterns and stuff like that. What I'm saying is when we're trying to prove the globe or prove flat Earth, looking back in the history is not effective, because at some point, even if it's a 1% like speculation out of what we know and understand, it's still not proof. Proof has to be a concept that's 100% absolute, and history cannot provide that.
There we go. Let's have him.
Especially the farther back you
look
go,
at
right?
your Discord pic, my guy. What, did you create a satellite and take that pic yourself? How'd you get that picture?
Obviously, Globe Clown is not responding to what was said.
Man, you must have built a rocket or something.
Globe mogging.
That's interesting. You
Listen
have that as your
carefully.
Discord pic.
Globe mogging. Listen carefully.
Doctor,
if you
shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you.
How
bitch.
about you
shut the fuck up? So Flatlander, look at your Discord pic.
Yeah. So my Discord
Nothing
picture
would
is
work.
it's just a reference picture for people that have no idea about the flat Earth, and they say stupid things like, "Oh, how do airplanes work?" They would just fall off the edge. I just use that, not when I'm on this channel, right? Because we got a lot of things we could post in the chat. But when I'm talking about the normal guy in some other random Discord, I can say, "Oh yeah, just look at my profile picture right now," and then I explain to them that North is in the center, and everything around that are the continents, and east and west are circles, and then on the outside is Antarctica. It's just a quick little thing that I can show people. I'm not claiming that's the actual dimensions. For all I know, this is way off. But again, just I don't know. Why am I explaining this
Oh,
to
but
this
bro,
guy?
you've got it as a profile pic. It must be true. The same as mine.
Yeah,
It's a
I
profile
don't.
pic. That's exactly what it is.
I don't know why. I
It's
feel
it's a
silly.
drawing. That's the
I
funny
feel.
thing. It's just a drawing. It's a illustration.
Yeah, and I just use it as a reference, just so we can get an idea of what it might look like and how ideas could work on a flat Earth versus globe. And again, I feel silly explaining myself to this guy right now. Like, why am I doing this?
Oh, this is just your own entertainment. That's why you're doing this, especially with this
I
clown.
know. It's just funny.
Nah, it's for
I
our
wonder.
entertainment.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder what he's going to vomit up next for the ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see. Go ahead. Unleash the Kraken.
You'll end up making yourself sick, bro.
Yeah, Flatlander, send me 3 Bitcoins and I'll take you to the ice wall. I got you, bro.
Okay. You mean Antarctica? Is that what you mean?
There is
No,
no
he
ice
means
wall,
Game of
dumbass.
Thrones.
There is no
Okay.
fucking ice wall. Wake the
I-
fuck up, dude.
When you're saying ice wall, do you just mean the
Holy
continent
shit.
of Antarctica? No one claimed the
It's
ice wall
crazy how
besides
you
you.
believe the world is flat. Like, are you
Yeah,
fucking dumb?
he's one of those guys that's like, oh hey, the
Holy
White Cliffs of
shit.
Dover. That's a dirt wall.
Yeah, the JWST isn't real. It's in some NASA's fucking bunker, secret bunker on Area 51.
NASA's
It's
got
all
a
fake. It's
bunker when
being
they're supposed
filmed
to
and
be in
staged.
space.
Everything in NASA's
Oh
not
my
real.
lord,
They're all
Earth is not
faking it.
real.
Everything's
They're all
fake. The moon
faking
landing
it.
was fake.
Everything's fake.
Space isn't
Everything's
real.
fake.
Gravity isn't real. The world is flat. Everything you believe is a lie. Shut the fuck up, man. You're fucking
This guy is
retarded.
crashing out. No one's even talking, bro.
You're
You just
fucking retarded, dude.
you just got
You
mad
believe
about
the
something that
world
you
is
said.
flat. Like, are you fucking dumb? Holy
it's fine.
Tracksuit
shit.
Timmy was like, hey, pilots account for curvature of the Earth. And then a globe believer was a pilot and then immediately said, no, we don't. And he was like, yeah, we do. I got that shit stamped in a fucking meme.
Dude, you're just, all of
Immortalized.
you are just fucking special ed, man. There's no saving you. Like, your
Kenny.
ego is
Kenny.
destroying. You're
Oh,
literally
it sounds
getting
like it's your
brain-rotted.
ego that's the problem.
You're literally
You really
getting
Gonna
wanted to
say this
shut
is
us
getting a
up
little
there,
ironic.
Clownstone.
It's fucking crazy. It's like, oh, you don't have no proof the Earth is a globe. Yeah, I fucking do, dude. It's
So
called
So
present
NASA.
it.
far, the only proof that you
NASA.
brought to me
Oh,
specifically was
the
Christopher
director of
Columbus.
NASA said space wasn't real. It's on his tombstone. Who the fuck cares?
Are you referring to Werner von Braun?
Like, god damn, wake the fuck up. What government says the world's flat? Name one. Name one.
Why would the government have to
Fucking none
say
of
it?
them.
Are
It
you
wouldn't be a
that much of a
conspiracy.
sheeple?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know North Korea was in on the gig. Yeah, human rights activists, North Korea, they're in on it. Come on, man. Wake the fuck up.
Man. Yeah, wake up.
You've convinced. You know what, Globe? Actually, you just convinced me by saying, "Come on, man, wake up." You got. I'm gonna change my. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Dude,
You
you're
got me
getting
with that one.
scammed. Have you bought a flat Earth book yet? Have you done that yet?
No. Am I supposed to?
Well, you must not be a true supporter then of the cause, because you don't.
Oh,
You
so
don't
this is a
profit.
cause. It's not a
You don't help
measurement.
anything.
I'm sorry, Clown
With
Show.
anyone. All you
It's
do
an
is
actual measurement of the ground.
spout words. You don't go to any flat Earth rallies. You don't go to any flat Earth conventions.
What? Are you stereotyping?
I think he was.
This guy's actually got a lot of good points.
I didn't realise, Flatlander, we're supposed to buy books and go to rallies and all this other shit. No one informed me when they gave me the memo. What are you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're fake flat earthers, bro. We don't even know like how to be fake.
Yeah, but if you did go, you would still get made fun of for going. So I mean, there's no really winning.
What if you're like wanting to make a book? Does that put you in a new
Ooh.
category? What if you're writing a book and that book gets stolen? Are you in a third category?
Oh, like Donnie. He's ever. Better find out.
Like it's asinine. It really is asinine.
It's talking that
So
whole time.
you mean to tell
Hey,
me,
Globe
right?
Logging, there was a
You
question put
literally
forward.
believe
Globe
everything you
Logging.
hear from another person.
Hey,
This guy,
Clown Show.
these random people said,
Projection.
"Oh, the world is flat. Everything is a lie."
Okay. You asked a question and now you're rambling on with shit that's not related. If we're halfway through writing a book, we then classed as a flat earth. Hate this one.
Every person around you
I don't even
that
think he
you
knows he was
know.
muted.
That's what I'm saying. Is he like talking right
No.
now, and then you unmute
He
him, and he's like in the
doesn't
middle of
know.
a conversation? That's what it sounds
I
like.
think
That's
he's
what he
got
normally
people
does,
muted.
bro.
I
He
think
just
he's
keeps
got people muted.
running. No, he'll keep talking. Talk him and have a look. Check it out.
Oh, I know. I think he's got people muted though too.
I mute him just to see if he like immediately is talking.
Dude, like, what don't you understand?
Like you unmute him, he's like in the middle of a conversation.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just asinine. It really is. Like,
See?
how many bitches do you get when you tell them, "Oh, I'm a flat earther"? None.
Dude,
You don't get
Glow,
any.
I'd be careful there
You don't
because we
get
can
any
all hear
pussy.
bro. Glow, we can hear the
You
fatness in
don't
your
get any
fucking
pussy,
voice,
bro.
bro.
You don't get
Like
any pussy, bro.
how much do you weigh, Globe? Let's be
You get
real.
none.
How much of
You
a
get
globe
none.
are you?
You get none.
You can avoid that
It's the
question.
truth.
Does that hit too close to home, buddy?
Are
We can
you
hear the weight
denying
in
it?
your voice.
Are you
Say what?
denying it? Are you denying it?
Say your weight. Go. 5'4", 300 pounds.
Why
Go.
does that concern you?
Yeah, I
My
bet you don't want to
concern
answer
is
that.
I have apes living in my country that believe the earth is flat. Like actual primates
Globe, are you a
that
big
can't
boy?
think. It's crazy. And
How
look,
come
you're
you
like
don't? How come you don't have your own
you're
orbit?
sitting here and you're like, "Oh, dude, this guy. I hate this
He
guy.
does have his
Why
own
am I
orbit.
answering myself to this guy?" Because you're listening to
Because
yourself
gravity's
speak
real, and he's
and you
I think
proved that
he
understand
lives
how
at
gravity
home
is
with his
stupid
real.
you
mom.
sound. You understand
Globe,
how stupid you sound.
if refraction can see things below a curve, how come I can't see things behind your big fat
You
belly?
literally you're explaining to me why you believe the earth is flat, and you're like, why am I explaining this? Because it sounds so stupid. You know it sounds retarded, and you just keep spewing out
So tell
bullshit.
us why
Like,
you believe
oh
it's a
well,
globe tard.
NASA can't prove the earth is a globe.
Tell us
Clearly.
why you believe it's a globe tard.
So space isn't real. It's not real,
I didn't say
guys.
space
We
was or
live in
was
the
not real.
firmament.
Thank you for the straw man. Tell us why you believe it's a
You
globe
literally
tard.
say space isn't real every single
No, I
time
have
I
not.
mention it. All the time. I talk about
No,
gravity,
the
you're like, oh,
correct term,
gravity's not real. Oh,
listen
gravity's not
carefully,
real.
it's a
It's fucking
violation of the
crazy.
second law of thermodynamics.
Hey, let me see your mechanical engineering degree real quick.
Let me see your
Oh, that's right,
mom.
you don't have one. So you don't know
Oh, that's
fuck all
right. You
about
don't have one.
thermodynamics. Shut
You
the
don't know
fuck up.
fuck all about
Don't mention
moms.
shit you don't have
Don't
a
mention
fucking
my
degree in,
mom.
bitch. Oh, I know about thermodynamics. No, the fuck you don't. So stop
Well, and
mentioning
you
it,
do.
bitch.
Show us your degree in order to
Stop
tell us we're
mentioning it.
fucking
You're
wrong.
not a mechanical engineer. Stop
Why
talking
do I
about
need
things
to
you
be a
have no
mechanical
idea
engineer?
of. Stop talking
Why
about
do
it.
I need to be a mechanical
Because you
engineer?
take a course in thermodynamics if you have a mechanical engineering degree. That's why. And you don't have one, so don't mention it because you don't know
How do you
nothing
know?
about it. Okay? You watch some YouTube
How do
video
you
of some
know I'm not an
50-year-old boomer
engineer?
flat earther who's trying to
Hey,
come up with some conclusion on how space
let's just
would
do this all
suck all
fucking
the
way.
atmosphere out of the earth and it's not
Hold
real.
on.
Space is not a
50
vacuum.
50-year-olds are Gen X, ding dong. You get your generation straight.
Now, Clown Show, how do you know I don't have an engineering fucking...
Because you're retarded.
Well, there's plenty of dumbasses out there that have been to university, I'll agree with that. Can't really deny that, because I know plenty of people that are super smart that have no little bits of paper written on something cool written on it. I also know people who got PhDs that are as thick as pig shit, like yourself. So, How do you know I do or do not have a engineering ticket?
Answer this question right now, and I'll know you have one.
Yes.
You made the claim that I don't have an engineering degree. How do you know? And I wish T-Dub was on here for one particular reason.
How many years does it take to get a PE? How many? Yeah, you don't know.
What's that
'Cause you're
got to
not an
do with
engineer.
answering my
Because
question?
you're not a goddamn.
That has absolutely nothing to do with answering my question. How do you know if I have or have not got a degree? How do I know you haven't got a second hand coming out of your shoulders? I don't. Likewise, don't. So you making claims of anything I have or have not is bullshit. So go and strawman someone else, little man.
Yo, this guy can't be real. This guy is not
You're the
real.
one that can't be real. You come in here yapping, flat earthers are this, flat earthers are that.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Evidence
They're
of your
stupid.
boltard.
They're a bunch of Karens that are like trying to group together and fucking
Bunch of
come up
Karens.
with some bullshit
I'm
that
gonna
they.
come into your space and I'm gonna talk shit and ramble through you while you speak to me, and I'm just gonna speak bullshit, but you're the Karen.
Well, my coke levels have been recharged. Thank you, globe mogging.
Oh man, I love
You're the one
this.
that's
I
doping.
actually love
He
this.
just got mogged.
Like, there's nothing that makes me
No, he got
feel
gagged.
better than just being intellectually more compute than you. It's just incredible. It's an incredible feeling.
You've got
Like,
the
you just
intellect of a doormat.
you
What are you
believe like
talking about?
absolute nonsense, and you believe it so much that you
Well,
sit here and
excellent.
debate for
Enlighten the
years and years like you're some
shit.
Socrates or
Instead
some
of
shit.
talking
It's
bullshit,
crazy.
why don't you
You
tell
you
us why you
debate
believe you live on a ball
literal
top?
nonsense for years, and you think you're.
How about instead of yipping on with bullshit, you enlighten us and tell us where we've gone wrong? Why do you believe you live on a ball tard? Let's go nice and easy, step by step.
Dude, go to school. Okay.
I went to school. School didn't
They'll
provide any
teach you
measurements.
everything you need to know.
School did not provide any measurements of said claim. Why is it you believe you live on a ball tard without any measurements of said claim?
Dude, go to Google, type in is
I'm not interested in Google. I'm interested in how you know what is going on outside with the ground. Program. Computer programs don't know what's going on outside. They don't have the capabilities of measuring it. So how do you know you live on a ball tard?
go look at the sources, fact check them.
All right, so he's just going to keep talking shit. If anyone else wants to converse with this moron, you guys are more than welcome to do so.
No, thank you. What are the sources? I like how he's just like, go check the sources. You have not presented any.
I went to the cupboard. I checked me barbecue sauce, checked me tomato sauce. Still no curvature of the earth. Next, clown show.
Did you check the cucumbers? If you didn't check the cucumbers, you gotta go and check again.
Dude, are you dumb or something? Do you know what a source is? Are you retarded?
Yeah, I put it on pies and then I eat them.
You don't know what a source is. That's how I know you didn't go to
Yeah, there's
school.
tomato sauce, there's barbecue
Right?
sauce, Worcestershire sauce.
It's not a
Say that when you're
sauce.
drunk.
It's a source, my guy. Something that you don't have
Where,
for
bro,
flat Earth, right?
we don't know what
A
sources are.
source.
Can you explain
You don't
that
have
to
any
us?
leading scientist that's a flat earther.
Oh,
Zero.
there's your problem. There's your problem. I've worked out what your problem is. You measurements is science. Hang on a minute. Didn't you say I was the dumb one that hadn't been to school? Interesting. Let's listen to him tell us about science and
You
how
don't have
measurements
anybody
You're supposed to be telling us about science. Remember, measurements is science. Please tell us.
Name one NASA scientist that came out in public on
What has
TV
that got to do
and
with
said the
a
world is
scientist
flat.
measuring
Name
the
one.
ground?
Name one.
Which field
Name
of
one
science
president.
measures
Name one
disabled
engineer.
man?
Name any of them. Any of them. World
I'm an engineer.
renowned.
Fuck off. Keep trying.
Name one. There are none.
Myself.
There are none.
Matrix.
You're a simple citizen. Simple. Not smart, not educated, simple. Okay?
That sounds brilliant coming
And
from
you
you.
find closure in
Yeah, that's game over for you. You're an idiot. Like, seriously. So he's just a Muppet Flatlander. It doesn't matter who talks to him.
No, I mean, yeah, it was fun though. He's funny. I honestly
Oh,
don't
you can
think
have
he
a laugh
believes
with it.
everything he's saying. Yeah.
No, he just
The
wants
sad
someone
part
on
is,
TV to tell him.
yeah, that's it. If he come on the Channel 7 News, he'd be like, oh, me, it's flat. Like, that'd be game over for him. And then they'd be in here questioning us. You guys know. You guys have known for more than the TV. You just know. For you. Oh. Wow, I think I've overdosed on copium. Oh, this poor child. Who else is in here? Oh, the usual lunchtime troublemakers. Hey, who's that one?
the side chat. You fucking Kiwi cunt. You fucking cunt. Check the side chat, cunt.
I'm not a Kiwi, you dumbass. Go back to school. I don't see any proof of curvature in the side chat. Have another go,
Because you
numpty.
can't read. You can't read. You
No,
just
no, there's
can't
no
read.
proof of curvature.
You can't
At
read.
what
You
time
can't
stamp?
read. You
Time
can't read.
stamp.
You can't read. You
Time
can't read.
stamp.
It's insane. You're blind,
Time
you're
stamp.
dumb, and you
Time
can't read.
stamp. I'd like the
It's
time
crazy.
stamp that this curvature proof was posted at, please.
Timestamp. Do you know what? No. Go look up what .org means. Go look that up.
So
How do I get a
.org is going
website
to give
with
me the
.org at the end of
timestamp
it?
of.
Go look it up. Go look it up. You just don't know. Go look it up. How to get .org at the end of your website. Go look it up.
Keep saying
So
the same thing.
me looking up .org is going to tell me what timestamp you posted your curve proof at. No, it's not. You are so stupid. You're that broken in the head. It's like there's 8 people living in there and they're all having a conversation with each other. And none of them are talking any sense. So what timestamp did you post your little proofsies at?
Look up the domain .org. Go do that for me.
And how's that going to give me a timestamp of your posting?
Oh, man. Thank you. It's crazy. You just don't
I know you are. I just
You
want to
don't
know
know.
what timestamp in the side chat you posted your proof at. That's all.
Here, I'll spam it a couple times for you because I know you're dumb.
I wouldn't do that
There you
if I
go.
were you.
There you go.
When it says gravity-based technologies, what's that?
Well, what you do is you take your mouse and you copy gravity-based technologies, and then you post
No,
that in the
ding dong.
Discord.
When it said gravity-based
Do you
technology,
understand what I'm saying to you? You
No,
fucking
You don't understand what
copy
you're
it
saying to you.
and
You're
you post it in
mumbling.
Google and you look it up, you old
Oh,
fucking
you want me to
bastard.
search? You want me to do your
Yeah, I
homework
want you to
for
do
you?
your own research.
Do
Yeah,
your own research. Well,
exactly.
I'm asking you. I'm getting it from
You
the
don't need to
smart
ask
guy.
me. You don't need to ask me because I don't care about you.
Axe or axe?
I don't care.
I'm trying to. Oh, you
I
do
don't care
care.
about you. I don't care. I don't
Oh,
care if
you
you
do.
know. I don't care if you want to know.
Say
I
it
don't give a
again.
fuck. I just don't care.
You're triggered, dude. Flat Earth triggers you.
No. It's just a bunch of
Yeah.
dumbasses that
What
like to
is it?
stake a claim, and I'm
It's
shutting you
pronounced
down. I'm
Dumas.
shutting you down.
Dumas, sir.
Your company is fired. It's over. Flat Earth is
Company
debunked.
is fired.
Yeah, you're an organization that likes to profit off of idiots. It's clear.
Dude. Do you think I've made half of a penny?
You're probably not the smartest one here. So you probably
Well,
made
I'm
$0.
obviously
Yeah.
not the smartest one
But
here.
if you were smart,
It's
you would
funny
be
for a group.
you'd
You
be
say it's a
plugging in
group of
books, you'd be
retards.
making money, you'd be selling
Well,
t-shirts,
wait a
you'd be
second.
doing
It's a
all
group
types
of
of shit.
retards, and now it's a group of retards, and now you apparently
You
are
made
aware of people who
$0.
are
That
far.
shows me you're not committed to the
I
cause,
said
right?
I haven't even how a half a cent. It just doesn't even make sense.
So you believe in something that doesn't benefit you in any way. And if you go out in public and state it, oh, I'm a flat
No,
earther, everybody hates you.
I
Everybody
feel like
looks at you
being part
different.
of a
How does
platform
this benefit you?
that I feel like being part of a
Name one.
platform or a discussion where people like you come and flame out and freak out over flat Earth. I think that benefits
Dude,
anyone
I
who's
do this all
listening.
the time, bro.
Okay,
It's
well,
nothing
every
new,
time you
man.
freak out, I
Nothing new.
think it's a great benefit to the people wondering what the hell is going on with these globe people.
Well, it's crazy. These globe people um are the majority, right? And you don't believe in the
Yeah,
majority.
it's
So
mass hysteria.
that makes you um interesting in a way because you like to step out of the crowd, right? You think you're special in your own way. You're like, oh, I don't believe what you believe. I believe in what I believe, and that makes me smarter than you. And you can't prove what
Yeah, it
everybody
does
else
trigger
thinks.
you. It
So
upsets you
I
that
mean,
we
it's
figured this
crazy. It's
out.
crazy. You think that
It
this
does
makes you
upset
some
you.
type of
Listen,
niche
dude.
individual? Oh,
It
I'm
upsets
a
you
flat
that we
earther.
figured this out while you were sucking your thumb.
No, dude, you haven't figured out shit. Okay, the Greeks figured this shit
Well,
out
then
2,000
why the
years
hell would
ago.
I be so
Okay,
special then?
the Greeks figured out the globe
Oh, the
2,000
Greeks.
years ago.
Oh, dude,
Right? This isn't new.
get over
This isn't
yourself,
new.
right?
Right? Flat Earthers new. Flat Earth came out what 1800s? Right? It came out in 1800s, if I believe. If I could probably look it up, but I'm pretty sure it came out during the 1800s.
So you
So
must be. So you've been freaking
yeah,
out about flat Earth
it's not
during your
new.
entire life.
Globe Earth is not new, my guy. It's not new.
So
It's 2,000
but
years old.
it still has you triggered something
It's 2,000 years old.
from so long ago.
Hey, it's 2,000 years old. Globe Earth, 2,000 years old. Right? It's like the Bible. I don't think you realize that.
What the Bible? What don't I realize?
You just don't realize. You're getting globe
Oh yeah,
mogged
I
by
know it's
Greek scientists.
2026.
You're
I know
getting
what
globe mogged.
AD stands for.
You're getting globe mogged by Greek scientists. And you're
Dude,
denying it. You're denying it. Oh, they were lying. These guys
go
were
take a
lying. The
look at
governments
these
are lying.
statues of these guys in their robes and their curly locks and no pupils in their eyes,
Guys, he
holding
said the
these big books.
thing. He said globe mogging. That's his name. He said the thing.
It's crazy how you just 100% believe the Earth is flat. You've never been to space.
It's crazy that you keep
You've never
repeating
been to space.
yourself.
I know people who have been to space. Neil Armstrong.
Dude.
The list goes on and on.
You know
You
Neil
can go on
Armstrong?
YouTube. You could go to YouTube and type in interviews with International Space Station astronauts. And they sit there and they explain to
Oh,
you
you
how
can't.
space
What?
works,
Wait,
what
hold
it's
on,
like
hold on. Let
living
me
in
look that up.
space.
Globe, are you being for real?
And
Can I look that
what's
up?
crazy is you're like, oh well, the ISS isn't real. They use fishing line to lift their body weight, do all these crazy stunts
Oh,
and
wow, you've
shit.
seen all the videos, haven't
Like
you?
I don't know, man. It's crazy. You're sitting here trying to
this Globe guy is
debunk
starting
the
to convince
federal
me.
You
government.
know the story is weak.
You're trying to debunk the federal government, right? You're trying, yeah,
We
trying.
all know the federal government never lies, guys. I mean, come on.
I mean, it's you're doing a horrible job. Really
I know.
horrible.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Oh yeah.
Like I asked you, show me a flat Earth model. You're like, well, we don't claim anything. We don't
Ah.
claim anything. We don't claim nothing.
And here you are freaking out about it.
You know why you
A
don't
bunch
claim?
of
Because you
nothing.
don't have one, dude. You just don't. You just
We
believe the
don't
Earth
need a
is flat.
model. You're the one
You
that
just
needs a
believe
model.
it. You're like, well, I can't prove the Earth is a globe. I physically can't prove it, so it must be flat. Like, come on,
No,
dude.
it's measured as flat, not measured as
Come
globe.
on, man.
That's where you're breaking down. It's just a measurement,
It's measured
and
as
you're too
flat.
simple to
You
understand
know,
that.
if I go on Google and type,
You're
is
just
the Earth
coping and making
measured flat?
excuses.
I wonder
Listen
what's
to him
gonna
go.
pop up. I wonder what's
Squeeze
gonna
the
pop
cope
up.
out of him. Let it flow, dear child.
Globe.
It'll get out
If you
eventually.
Googled is the Earth globe or
Yo,
flat and it
wait,
came up
hold
as
on.
flat, would you believe
Is
it?
the ocean water surface flat? Completely.
Globe. If you typed in the Google is the Earth a globe or flat and it came back as flat, would you believe it? Or would you
Is
think
the
Google was wrong?
Is
Oh,
the
okay.
Earth's ocean
Hey,
the ocean completely flat? Yes or no?
globe mogging. Nothing's completely flat. Don't try to play
Is
these
the
little word
ocean
games.
completely flat? Yes or no? You
Nothing
said
is
the Earth
completely
measures
flat.
flat. You made a
Yeah.
claim. The Earth measures
Okay.
flat.
Well,
Okay. Is the
so
ocean
what?
completely flat?
Of course not. There's waves. There's ripples. There's little
I'm
fish.
not
Have you
talking
ever
about
been
waves
to?
and ripples.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you talking about then?
Does it measure flat?
That's right.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, that was a great setup.
It doesn't. And you
When's
can
the
look
last
up
time
why.
you?
Nuh-uh.
When's the last
Just
time
look
you?
up
That's it.
When's the
why.
last time you interfaced with any body of water?
Oh, dude, it's called the shower, my guy. Like, come
See,
on, man.
His
that's
dad hosed him
You
exactly
off
what I
outside
thought.
as
serious?
a kid.
Are you serious right now?
You're an apartment cockroach. You know,
Come on,
touch
dude.
some grass, dude. Get out to a lake.
Apartment,
See the
buddy. Does
ocean.
it sound like I live in the city? Wake the fuck up.
Dude, you can live in
They
an
don't got
apartment out in the
apartments
middle
out
of
in the
nowhere.
country, buddy. That's how I know you ain't
You're
American.
stuck to your couch, dude.
You think there's apartments out in the country? That's crazy.
Yeah, I've lived in them before. Ding dong.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I've been everywhere.
Hey, buddy, the ocean
I
doesn't
ain't your
measure
buddy,
flat.
pal. What's
You
that?
understand? You understand?
Say it again.
So you
Say
can
it
quit the
again.
bullshit. You can quit the bullshit.
You're projecting, dude. You're the one that's throwing around the BS.
Name one flat earther that has helped you monetarily. There are none. I'll
What
tell
does
you a
that even
global.
mean?
I'll tell you a glober that helps
What
you
does that even
monetarily.
mean?
It's called the U.S. government, and they're all globers, and they help
Oh,
you. I bet you
dude,
have a pension. I bet you have a stipend. I bet you have
sound like a
something
bootlicker.
you get. And guess what? It comes from the federal government, and they're all flat, and they're all globers. All of them.
The same government that taxes you out through the nose. Got it.
Every government
Thank
everywhere
you
taxes
for
everybody, dude.
pushing back.
Name one country that you don't get taxed. There's a tax regardless. There's a tax in everything, everywhere. You could say, oh, well, in Switzerland they don't get taxed. Well, there's some type of tax. The government's always going to take money from the people. That's the way of the
Tons
world.
of tax. What the hell are you talking about?
It's just the way of the world, bro. It's how the world works. People get taxed. That's how it is.
Okay. And people get pensions.
So the government does more for you than Flat Earth Society does. And that says something.
This is not the Flat Earth Society.
Government does
I'll with that
more
at second
than me.
straw
That
man.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they
I mean,
build roads.
I could just cite
The
speeding
government
tickets.
the government
I can
builds
just, dude.
roads. They establish communities.
Oh,
They
dude,
establish. Do you drink
get a
water in your
life.
house? Guess what? Guess where that water comes from? The government. The government.
Water comes from the
Where
government.
does your gas
Are
come
you
from? I
that
bet you drive a car.
brainwashed?
Where does
The
that gas
government.
come from? The government. Everything comes from the government. Every fucking thing.
What about the wind in a windmill? Is that from the
So
government?
what you fail to realize is you are government reliant, right? You can't live in a chaotic world with no government. You would die. So
If the
you
government
have
turned off
every
tomorrow,
right.
I would cheer.
You have every right to be on your knees and suck the government's dong. Every right. Because
The
everything you
government
get
does
comes from the
absolutely
government.
nothing for
All
us.
your
Oh, thank
clothes,
you.
everything. Everything comes from the government. All of it. Your cell phone towers, your Wi-Fi that you're on, everything comes from the government, my guy. And you're sitting here and you're like, oh, well,
That's fine.
maybe they're lying
That's
to us.
fine. And if none of those things happened, I could have a couple cans and a string. So I mean, it's just the times we're living in, dude.
So unless you have your own water and completely own your land and grow your own food and you're off the grid and you don't require anybody to do anything for you and you're completely
Dude, I
self-reliant,
hate to
then I
break
could
it to you.
say, well, maybe you have
Yeah.
an opinion. But currently right now you're government reliant, you don't have an opinion.
Yeah, dude. Just because you have to interact with the government, licenses and this and that and that and this, doesn't mean that you're reliant on the government. That's foolishness.
Yes, you are.
When the
Everybody
government's
here is
when
relying
the
on the
government's
government.
treasure
Every
trove
single
comes
person
from
here.
bleeding the pockets of the
Hey,
people.
guess what? A
So
blood
get
vessel
over it.
bursts in your brain and you're calling 911. Guess who comes up? The government. They come to save your dumbass.
The only thing I rely on for
You
the
got that?
government is I rely on them to
A
take
flat
more
earther
money
ain't
off
gonna
me.
come save you, buddy. Flat earther ain't gonna
Guys,
come save
where's
you.
the echo coming from?
In between your ears.
What?
Yeah, I know a flat earther EMT. So that kind of
What?
shoots down that little theory.
What?
Who?
Where's the echo coming from?
In between your ears.
What?
That cavernous pit.
Why did you guys unmute me? Wait.
It's strange, globe mogging. You should be, not saying proud, but you should just be happy that people were able to pull themselves out of this propaganda fog. Doesn't need to upset you.
So basically, yeah, look how many flat earthers there are on the planet. 0.006%, 0.24%. Yeah, you're nothing. You're nobody. You're a guy with an idea that
Well,
lives on a
How did you come
who
up
I
with
am.
those numbers?
You're a guy with an idea that believes in
Yeah, I'm
something
someone who
that is
doesn't.
complete
Dude,
bullshit.
I'm someone
How did
who's
you
been able to
come up?
graduate from presupposing the Earth to be a planet, unlike you.
Because I don't believe in stupid shit. Right?
Well,
If
yeah, you
someone said,
do.
well,
You think
this
you're
the
standing? You
flying
think
spaghetti
you're standing
monster is
on
gonna save
a light in the
humanity.
sky.
Like you hear one thing and you just latch onto it, and it
Hey,
just
hey,
sticks with
Globe,
you.
can I
It's
ask you a
crazy.
question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. My question is, why is it so important to you to be popular?
Well, you see, let's say this was the 12th century, okay? And let's say the Mongols invaded our village and they poisoned the water, and I was thirsty, dehydrated, and all the villagers told me, the water is poisoned, our cattle were dying, don't drink it. And everybody's telling me this, and I'm like, go fuck yourself, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna go drink the
Okay,
water. And
that's
I
not
drink
a
the
very
water and
good
I
premise.
die, right? Well,
So,
maybe I
flat
should have
Earth
listened to
isn't poisoned
everybody
water. It's not
that
going to make you
told me
sick,
the water was
right?
poison,
So that's a
right?
very terrible
And I would still be
analogy.
alive.
Okay, so you're saying that you outsource truth to consensus.
There's a big difference.
Okay, the flat Earth
There's a big
isn't
difference.
poisoned water, and water that's poisoned we can test for poisoned.
Not in the 12th century.
So okay, well we're not in the 12th century, so this is irrelevant, and you're deflecting from the topic. What you're saying is that you are more concerned with being popular than being right.
Something that is
Okay, so you're more
so
concerned with fitting
popular.
in and being socially
No.
acceptable than actually finding truth.
Believing in the
Yeah,
shape
okay,
of
no,
the
no, no.
globe
You can
doesn't
keep
benefit anyone,
chanting,
right?
but this is what you've made obvious to everyone in the
How
room.
does this benefit
That you are
you
so
in life?
weak, you are unable to stand against consensus for truth.
This doesn't benefit you.
Yeah,
If I believe
you're
the world,
weak. You're weak as fuck, and you know it.
if I believe,
Hold on. I
Okay.
thought you said Globe got you chicks. Dipshit.
so what I'm trying to say is like the
Oh
belief
boy.
of
You
the
guys
shape
just
of the
keep
world
talking.
doesn't benefit you monetarily, spiritually, popular wise. It doesn't benefit you, right? So if the governments around the world say the world is a globe, okay, and then I say, well, no, it's actually a diamond. You know, am I going to get shot? Am I going to get put in prison? No, they don't give a fuck, right? It doesn't matter. So, but do the governments all around the world believe the world is a globe? Yes, they do. Why do they believe that? Right? Why is it that everyone believes this? Well, maybe because there's something called intellectuals that get
No,
paid
dude, if
to
you're
do
saying because
things
someone became a
and study
politician, they're an
things that are
intellectual,
very
you're an idiot.
intellectual, right?
These people,
So
listen,
when
the
you have
vast majority of
organizations like NASA,
the vast majority of politicians spent every second of their life attempting to become a politician. They're pretty blinders on. They're not scholars. As Jim C would say, are you looking for your daddy? Yeah, globe mogging, you're a weirdo to think that because someone's a politician, they're an intellectual. You've lost your mind.
okay, first off, name one politician that has a high school degree. Oh, that's right. They all
I would
do.
say
Name
I
one
would say
politician that
probably
has a
all of
college
them.
degree. Oh, that's
Did,
right.
did he just
They
say a
all
high
do.
school degree?
So
Yeah, I have no idea what he's
so
talking
yes,
about.
basically,
You don't get a
politicians went
degree
to
in
high
high
There's
school.
probably
school, dude.
I guarantee
Yeah,
you
it's
there's
called a
some
high school
I
degree.
guarantee you there's
Yeah, it's called
some
a high school
American
degree.
politicians with the GED. What the hell?
Yeah, it's called a high school degree, but nonetheless,
No, it's a high school
A
diploma. You get
GED?
degrees in college, and
whatever.
like
It
you don't
doesn't
have
matter.
any advanced degrees, and you're appealing to
So
something you don't even understand.
all politicians
So
went to high school.
so
All
now
politicians
you're
went to
saying that
college.
because
So
someone
you're sitting here
graduated
and telling me.
college,
You're
do you
sitting
have
here and
me
telling me.
muted, you little punk?
No, I'm addressing you right now.
So
You're
you're
telling
saying
me that politicians
everyone who
are
has a
uneducated.
diploma, dude, you're saying everyone who has a diploma is some sort of intellectual?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
guess
You're a
why
when
it's
you
ding
called
didn't
college.
dong.
graduate high school,
That's why it's
everyone
called
else
college.
seems very intelligent
This
to
is
you.
That's why it's called college.
this is proof that you've never been to college. Half
So,
the people there are
oh
completely
yeah,
out to lunch.
everybody in college is a
The
dumbass.
rest
Yeah,
of them are
wake up, dude.
partially out to lunch.
Wake up, dude.
Oh, dude, get a life.
Okay, name one major that's for dumbasses in college. Go ahead.
Whatever major you took.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
What
What's
major
the
did
dumbass
you?
major?
What was your
No,
major, Globe?
please.
Tell us
What's the
where you went to
dumbass major?
college. Globe Mogging.
Hold
Tell us
on.
where you went to
Hold on, hold
college.
on, hold on.
No,
He's
no,
saying
no.
like he just made a claim.
No,
Everybody
Yeah,
that
I
goes to
want
college
to. I
is a
want to hear
dumbass.
where you went to
Let's hear it.
school, Globe. Tell us where you went to school.
Ma'am, I'm not interested.
He's
Okay,
just
you're
No, you're
probably
not,
married.
there's
because
no
you didn't
interacting
go
with
to
him.
school. That's
Listen,
why.
ma'am, you're probably married. I'm not interested. Okay,
No,
you're
you're
married.
not interested because things that are intellectual don't appeal to you.
So flat Earth is intellectual now.
Well, sure, it's just a measurement. It doesn't take
Sure.
much except an ability to be open-minded and look for evidence, right? So
There is
that
no
clearly
evidence.
takes an educated mind to do
There
so,
is no
whereas
evidence
you
for
just
flat
sit here
Earth.
and you just talk to yourself all day long, and it's boring, and you
There are
haven't been
no
to
evidence.
school, and
Yeah,
you just denigrate everyone who you perceive as less intelligent than you, while at the same time exposing that you're a complete idiot. So that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
You have
belittle me all you
insecurities. We
want.
understand that.
You can
But
belittle
you
me
can't
all you want, but
express your
the facts
insecurities
don't
here.
change.
You're not
The facts
finding the
don't change.
people that you thought were finally dumber than you. And so that's difficult for you to process because you
No,
really
you are
thought you
dumb.
finally found the people that were stupider than you. And
No,
you've
you
come
are
against
dumb
a
though.
wall where these people aren't stupider than you. And that's hard for you to process. And I understand that. I understand
Ma'am,
that.
I
So you
don't
can
care if you
appeal
were
to
a teacher.
authority.
I don't care if you were a teacher. I really don't.
No one said anything
Okay.
about being a teacher. I'm just pointing out that you're an idiot. That's all.
I don't care. What's
Okay. So anyway.